What is going on, guys? We are back for part number 3 of our Pokemon Fire Red Omega Hardcore Nuzlocke. In the last episode, you guys, we defeated Misty. Today, we need to go up the route to 25. We also need to get the SSAN ticket. We also need to go get a bunch of encounters on our way to Vermilion City. There is a sneaking Pokemon that I would love to pick up, and that would be Dratini. We do need to kind of fish a few encounters out of the way to get a really good chance at it, but there is a decent chance we can get a Dratini, and that would be just a really strong Pokemon to add to the squad. But other than that, really just trying to get the best encounters we can, and then taking on Lieutenant Surge is the main goal of today's episode. We do have a rival fight as well. Our rival fight is level 26, and then the gym leader is level 27. So you're gonna be a little bit cautious about leveling up too far, but really Pidgeotto is like the only one where I'm like kind of like, and let's be careful, because Pidgeotto won't be in the gym. But everybody else, I kind of want to keep. I want to try to use the experience share I want to try to use Bird Candies if I can, rather than using a bunch of levels from battles. So that's sort of kind of the plan today. But if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. We have been trying to this longer style form video. Kind of feels like a bit of like a post VOD live stream kind of vibe to it. So it's kind of what I'm kind of seeing if you guys like the format. So let me know if you like it in the comment section down below, or if you prefer like shorter 20-minute episodes. You know, like I can do either or. I just thought this was a different thing to try. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But without further ado, alright, this can just be a Marshtomp switch here. We can get secret power up here. Yeah, water gun here. Flail. I did pick up 10 Great Balls, so we do have Pokeballs and Great Balls. And then I kind of stocked ourselves up. We have 5 Super Potions now, and I got up to 5 of all the repels, or not repels, the antidotes and paralyzed heals, so that we have a little bit of stuff that we can kind of go back and forth to. So just trying to make sure we have everything so we don't get KO'd by something random in the grass, but just want to make sure that we have that available to us. Trappage. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, just Gust here. Okay, Bite is fine. Quick attack here. There we go. At some point, I am going to want to try to optimize our team a little bit, but for right now, I'm just perfectly content having just a variety of different like typing in things. Eventually, I'll pick like a core team member and sort of kind of build around it a little bit. Probably be Electabuzz, right? Because it's our starter, but building around Electrotype is not normal, I would say. Like, you sort of kind of like go, okay, like you need to kind of deal with like a ground weakness, and that's really kind of it. So ultimately, like, I do think that like just by having Pidgeotto, we sort of kind of have it, and having a water type, we sort of kind of have it. So it is interesting just to see the difference of it a little bit. We're gonna go to Electabuzz here. Okay. Just get rid of the Slowpoke. There we go. And we did get Ice Punch. So Ice Punch is for Electabuzz, and that gives Electabuzz like pretty much neutral coverage against every type in the game, which is amazing. So Electabuzz is already has like a really good moveset with Thunder Wave. I think really the only upgrade that I can even think of is like Brick Break for Karate Chop, and then I think that pretty well covers absolutely everything. Pidgeotto, just go for Gust here. I don't think I need to make switches. Double Kick is fine. Just Gust again. There we go. I would love to not get poison pointed at any point, so please do not. We need a Reno. Alright, that looks like a bit like a 3-shot. Okay. 3-shot is fine. Okay, yeah, it is a 3-shot. Okay. That is fine. I'm not going to quick attack because I don't want to make contact, so... I don't even know if Gust makes contact. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but... Don't want to get poison pointed, is effectively what I'm saying here. Okay, so let's just heal up real quick. I don't want to go all the way back, so let's just do that. Yeah, you can use it too. And the next trainer. Also nice to get some money back. We do have the $9,000 saved in case we do want to go buy that Mystic Water from Cerulean City, but I don't think we need to necessarily. I feel like there's just a Marshtomp switch. Yeah, it's fine. Miss. Swagger. Alright. Please! Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. So this should KO. There we go. Perfect. I don't really want to deal with this, so I'm just gonna go back to Pidgeotto. That's fine. Continue to Gust. I think I can probably get all the way to like late 26 probably with Pidgeotto before I really need to switch it out for something. I really just want to get as much experience on it as possible because it's going to be the only one that's not part of this gym probably. I can see a world where like literally the rest of our team could be into it, but yeah, we'll just Gust here. I know this thing is Flail. I know this thing is Rollout too, right? Yeah, I would really rather not deal with like a strong rollout. Okay, attack drop. You might not have rollout. I'm gonna bank that you don't. Yeah, okay, you probably don't. Okay, we're good. Clearly you can't touch me. There we go. The 25 for Pidgeotto. Love to see it. Okay. Next. Secret Power up there. Probably a pretty good move for Pidgeotto to have. But I want to wait and see just kind of what we get in general first. That is not a 2-shot. Interesting. Okay, Feint Attack should be not very effective. Go. Perfect. Spin it down and out. And next up, Whismur. I mean, I could go Aeron here if I really wanted to. I would resist the Uproar. Oh, you're gonna go for Pound instead. Got it. Quick attack. See ya. Alright. So Pidgeotto was doing nothing but the finest here. Appreciate that. Pick up Secret Power. I'm gonna wait on most TMs probably until later in the game. Like, I don't really care about like moves like Bullet Seed or whatever, but like I think for the later TMs, like at least the decent ones that are like 60 base power or stronger, I think I'm gonna try to wait till closer to the Elite Four before I commit to those moves, just so that I don't put it on a Pokemon that I don't end up using. Go. Meowth. I would love to not get flinched all the way through here, though. There we go. Okay, attack this. There we go. Okay. 280. We can go for a super potion here. Perfect. I don't think I know what a bulk berry does. Okay, next. I think you're the last one. I think you're the last one around here. Swablu? Okay. Okay, let's keep attacking. Okay, -2's a little annoying though, I'm not gonna lie. Quick attack here. Alright, if I'm -2, it's really gonna depend on what's in front of me. We'll just switch, it's fine. Electabuzz, come on up, buddy. We can just Ice Punch, that's fine. I don't think it matters whether I'm going for stab or just general super effective. I think they both will kill it. But this is really what you have Ice Punch for. The ability to hit things that are not super effective, like grass and ground are both weak to ice. And so it's just so nice to be able to just have that coverage move. And 26 for Electabuzz right away too. There we go. Pretty much where I want you to be. I'm gonna try not to use Electabuzz a ton though, just so I can kind of make sure. I don't think there's any items down here though. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Bill. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's that with the skeptical look? I'm not just joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how do you help? So how about it? Will you help me out? Wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Sure. Yep. The power of science is amazing! Alright. Yeah, thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. Oh, I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. Shout out to the SSN. That cruise ship SSN is in Vermilion City. I hear there's a lot of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. So, why don't you go instead of me? Go and have a good time. Actually, I do want to see your Pokemon collection, though, because I would like to register to my Pokedex. So... fortunate. Okay, so let's get going down here. We can probably just go back and heal. We did use a lot of Gus, so I would like to just get that back. Oh, Team Rocket fight as well. I almost forgot about that. There's a Team Rocket fight here. Alright, who do we want to lead with? We can probably just lead with, like, Marshtomp, I guess. Get a little bit of experience that way. Okay. I don't think anyone gives you anything in there. Team Rocket guy, though. Gimme. Gimme, gimme! Oh, you have 2 Pokemon. We have a Houndour. Okay. I'll take it. That's just a mud shot waiting to... Okay, please don't poison me. Does that guarantee poison? It doesn't guarantee poison. Perfect. Okay. Get out. Get out. Okay, 24. I will take that. And then a Drowsy. I think Drowsy's still weaker on the physical defense side, so Mudshot's still, I think, the best play. And lower speed. Confusion. I'm gonna Mud Slap here. I think this can KO anyways. Yeah. That na sound is like the best sound in Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Drowsy so much. Anyways, we'll take Dig. Alright, so Team Rocket is down and out. I believe this guy gives you Totodile, but we wouldn't have got an encounter here already. Okay, so we need an encounter here on Route 5. Who's our best Pokemon for getting a Pokemon? I kind of genuinely don't know the answer. Maybe it is Marshtomp, but just going for like Mud Slap. Maybe. Okay, so Route 5. Pidgey is a Dupes Clause. Bellsprout. Okay. I'm gonna make the switch to Lava here. Bellsprout was not on my bingo cards of Pokemon that I thought I was gonna get here. Okay, we're just gonna go for this. Pokeball here. And it is a Bellsprout that we're gonna pick up. Okay, so Bellsprout captured. Not the best encounter, honestly. I think Grovile's just a lot better. I think we're guaranteed to be gifted a Bulbasaur here later too. And I also think in this next route coming up, there's also a Chikorita. So, in terms of Pokemon, not the greatest that we could have ever gotten, but it's okay. We will take it. We will accept it. Okay. You have a C-Dot. Want to trade it for Snow Runs. Okay. We can just run through that real quick. Okay, Chikorita I will gladly accept. Chikorita's just a gift Pokemon, so there's no, like, real worry about it. Okay. Route 6 has a Citrus Berry. There's also a rare candy there. And then Route 6... Route 6... Do I think the encounter changes it really at all? Probably not, right? Route 6. A Meowth. Meowth is actually incredible here. Meowth is incredible here. Okay. I like Meowth a lot because Payday gives us extra money. Does learn Thief. I think that's really good. Okay, I would really rather not, but I will take that. That is good. Okay. Lower the accuracy, then we kind of let Meowth kind of just like be like a money-making Pokemon for us, which I really like. Okay, Pokeball this. And I think that should just capture it, right? We don't get Snorunt, unfortunately, but that's okay. Meowth's fine here. Yep. Okay, so as far as Pokemon go... Let's go with Aeron for a minute here. And start getting some of these trainers out of the way. I believe there's a Butterfree in here that you can get a lot of experience off of Rock Tomb. This guy leaves with Pineco. I think that's a self-destruct Pokemon. Little Rock Tomb here. Just get this out of the way. Yeah, bye-bye. Off my screen. Alright. Spinner. Okay, so this is all rock. This is all bug type dudes. So I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. And Ladybug. Perfect. All three of them weak to Aeron, and I miss. Please don't. There we go. Alright, perfect. Yeah, you get experience so much slower though. Oh my god, Aeron's gonna take a minute to level up. Okay. War Turtle? I'll go Grovyle here. And then go for Bullet Seed. That's a crit. Okay, that's 3. We'll absorb here. There you go. There we go. Okay. Next. Okay, for it. We'll just go for Metal Claw here. There we go. And a Pikachu. I think I did get an attack boost. No, I didn't get an attack boost off these Mud. Wait, what Mud Slap's gonna do with Million? Yeah, we're good here. We're good here. Lower your accuracy. You can't go for. Okay, that's a little annoying. I think this is a 2-shot if I can land it though. There we go. Perfect. Like the sound of that. Okay, here we go. Okay. Butterfree dude. Has 2 Pokemon now. Okay. A little Letty. Okay, Comet Punch is not a fighting type move. So we just resist that. And this probably just one-shots. There we go. 600? Woo! A lot of experience. And Aeron just eats that up like candy, just like, it's only a little Ninjask. I thought you had a Butterfree. I mean, I guess Ninjask is like an alternative. I guess that's fine. Alright. 700. I'll take that. I'll gladly accept. Alright, next. Wobblue? Okay. Rock Tomb here. Aeron's so good. Pidgey. Yeah. Aeron just eats all these Pokemon up for breakfast. Like, normal types, get out. Flying types, get out. Bug types, get out. And they're just all the common Pokemon that you see early. So it's like, Aeron is just so good here. Voodoo? Too soon. Too soon! Out. Alright, there we go. At least Aeron's eating up some experience here. Alright, last one here. And then Vermilion City, we can get the Good Rod. Okay, there's Spearow. Last Rock Tomb. That's a crit. That was a crit and did like 2. Alright, don't miss, buddy. There you go. Okay. And then last Pokemon here before the end of the route. Eradicate. We're just going to go. Okay, quick attack here. Super Fang would be a little annoying, but I think Metal Claw still does a decent amount here. Yeah, Metal Claw. Hyper Fang? Still eat that up. Alright, we might be able to get to level 25 off of this. And get the attack boost, of course, at the last one. That's fine. That is fine. I will take the level, though. Trying to learn Takedown? No, this Aeron is sturdy, right? It doesn't have Rock Headed as sturdy. I think. If it does have Rock Head, then that's kind of a mistake. No, it's sturdy. We're good. Alright, that's fine with me. Okay, Vermilion City, we're gonna heal up first. Always heal up your Pokemon first. Yep. Okay. You can also give me the VS Seeker. Appreciate it. And then we go here for the Good Rod. Okay, Good Rod, I will accept. Okay, so now we need to get a couple of Pokemon here. Register this. So I think we fish in Vermilion City last. Fan club here so we can get the bike eventually as well. We can skip this dude though. He just talks too much. It is the bike voucher. Okay, so technically in here we can get a Squirtle. That is a Pokemon that we can pick up. I believe this Nurse Joy gives you Squirtle, so we don't need to worry about that. Is there anything else that I need? I think the first one that we should probably go get is Diglett Cave. And then it's just out of the way. Diglett Cave is pretty much all ground types, if I'm not mistaken. So we can just go Marshtomp here. And I should be able to just Mud Slap my way through it. Okay. Okay, we get Diglett. Diglett works for me. Level 27? Wow. Alright, we're gonna Mud Slap a couple times here. I'm gonna Great Ball you because you're a higher level than me. 27 is level cap. So I won't be able to evolve this before the gym. I'm stuck with a Diglett. What level does Dugtrio? Because am I just shafted here? 26 is when it evolves. 26 is when it evolves. I get shafted out of a Dugtrio. Okay. Okay. That's super unfortunate. Going from Diglett to Dugtrio. How much attack stat am I losing out on? 55 attack stat. Versus what? Dugtrio's like 90? 80. So I'm missing out on 30 base stats and speed by getting Diglett here. Alright. That is super unlucky. Maybe the worst possible outcome? No. There were worse possible outcomes. I can't be saying that. Okay, Awakening here. Yeah, okay, let's go back in here real quick. Yeah. Okay. I think Marshtomp is just a fine lead in general, though. I don't think I need to worry about things too much. Let's go down to the SSN here. We can Good Rod right here. So Krabby's a possibility, Corphish is a possibility. Either one of those, or Dratini, would be a great Pokemon here to pick up. Horsey is Dupe's Claws. Okay, next. Horsey's Dupe's Claws. Okay, Pokemon on the hook. Horsey is Dupe's Claws. Come on. We're using the Great Rod, right? The good rod? Come on. Is it only Horseys here? I am using the Great Rod. Good Rod, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Is that the only Pokemon's available here? No way. It says there's other choices, though. It's what the documentation tells me. Krabby! Level 6, though! What am I doing with a Krabby? Absolutely nothing! Okay, we're gonna just Great Ball this, I guess? Or can I just Pokeball this? I probably should just Great Ball it. And stay in the ball. Okay, Krabby stays in the ball, we're good. Okay, so Krabby gives us, a cut, strength, surf. Gives us a lot of utility, I guess. I mean, it's not a Pokemon that I'm gonna ever use, but, like, it's a Pokemon. Okay. Moving on. I would love Dratini here. Dratini for the win! Dratini for the win! Hey! Okay, here we go. Route 11, too. Alright. I'm mud slapping this. That is really close. Can you go for, like, a growl? Does it even have growl? Is that a move that it has, Dratini? What moves do you have? Learn set. I think it's Generation 4 moveset. Wrap, Leer, Thunderwave, Twister. It actually can have Dragon Rage. I think I Mud Slap and go for a low roll, right? We got the low roll. Okay, perfect. So now you're -2 accuracy. Okay, this is like dream scenario here. I think I just start throwing Pokeballs. Dratini, Great Ball. Let's go. Yeah, first Pokeball. Here we go. Okay, so we captured Dratini. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dratini. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that is best case scenario. Like, hands down, best case scenario. I think from here, though, we can probably... There's a couple options. We could just get the Squirtle. Squirtle's like a fairly decent Pokemon, you know? A bulky, offensive, water type. I think Kingdra is ultimately a better Pokemon. So we already kind of have a backup. What I'm kind of thinking is that at the moment, we have Quilava, Pidgeotto, Altaria, and Dratini, kind of for Erica. So maybe let's try to get a grass Pokemon here and see if there's anything we can, like, pick up. If I'm looking for, like... What am I kind of looking for, though? Yeah, Marshall's probably fine as a lead here. Not to. Okay. Not too's decent. Not too's decent. Probably just Quilava Quick Attack, right? Or like Electabuzz Karate Chop. And then Static? Oh yeah. Absolutely. And then just Pokeball and get a Natu. Yeah, that worked out really, really well. Natu is added to the team. Alright, so I kind of like that. That actually gives us a Pokemon that's actually super effective against both poison and grass. So I actually like that a lot. That's a good pickup. Okay. So I think our team is still largely the same, if I'm being honest. I don't think too much changes. I don't think too much changes. Okay. So as far as what things are looking like, I don't think there's anything on our team that specifically changes. Let me just delete this. There we go. I don't think we need to make any team changes based on who we grab, right? Krabby isn't being added, although 105 attack stat is kind of wild. Natu's not beating out Pidgeotto, and when does Natu even evolve at? Natu evolves at 25 into Xatu. Xatu is base 75, it's base 95 special attack. That actually is better than Pidgeotto, isn't it? It's a lot better than Pidgeotto. So maybe do I add Natu right now? No, I can't. Well, it doesn't really matter because Natu's like kind of weak to Surge anyways. So I don't think it's anything I need to risk at the moment. It's better than Pidgeotto, but it's not anything I need to risk at the moment. Chikorita is not better than Grovyle. I don't even think Bayleaf would be better than Grovyle, so I think Grovyle's fine. Swablu I'm not switching in. Bellsprout wasn't added. Dratini, I think evolves too late. Dratini evolves at level 30. So not before this gym ends. So I'm not gonna risk Dratini like that either. Yeah, so really we just be adding Meowth if I want to add Meowth. And Meowth evolves at level what, 28? 28. Okay. So that's also after this gym. So I don't think there's any changes that I make right now. I think I just go into the rival fight with Blue at like level 26. So I think that's a pretty decent spot. So let's head in here. Before I do though, I'm just gonna pause the stream or pause the video real quick. You guys won't see nothing, but I'm just gonna take the dog and come back. Alright, she has been fed. We are good to go. SS Ann time. Okay. Next question in order of business. Is there any reason to go hunting for items in this area? Is there a reason? You can get rest. You can get rest. Rest is pretty good. You can also get Brick Break here. Brick Break is one that I probably need. And they're both on the bottom, right? Yeah, they're both on the bottom. Okay. I think I can just figure out what rooms they're in, though. Fourth room? Okay, second room from the left. Brick Break. Who am I leading with right now? Marshtomp? I'm gonna lead Grovyle here because it's mostly like water. Okay, there's rest. In the fourth room to the right. I mean, I guess technically this was the fourth room to the right. Huh? Do you look at it backwards? What the hell? Okay. Second room to the left. So it's this one? That don't seem right. Huh? Huh. Okay, on the ship here. Second room to the left. First floor, second room to the left. Well, second room to the left is this one. Did they just not know? They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Second room to the left. Are they backwards in Japan? They must be backwards in Japan. Okay, you want to fight? Let's go. Horsey, bullet seed. Clamperl, bullet seed. Poorfish, bullet seed. Oh, actually, there we go. Get out, get out, get out, get out. It's an ether, though. Third room to the right. It's literally backwards. Oh. That's a super potion, though. What? Do not see brick break here nowhere. All right. Maybe? Maybe. The second room to the left. So am I to assume this one? Oh, it is this one. Hey, girly. Okay, well, let's see this. There we go. We can just go to Electabuzz here. Rati Chop. Oh, there's Brick Break. Okay, so I think that's all the items that we really need. We got Rest, we got Brick Break. I don't think there's anything else we need in here. Cut we get at the very end. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I didn't know you could skip this little kid. Okay. Good to know. You can, however, get a bunch of berries in here, though. I will take that. Pecaberry, Cherry Berry, Chesto Berry, Great Ball. Amazing combination. Okay. And then our rival fight here is, I think, all level 26. Alright. Did I even bring rare candies? I brought one. We actually have to go back. Hold up. Now that we're basically where we need to be, we can get to level 26, then I don't have to really worry about this rival fight too much. Draw like 15, and it is level 26, just want to double check. Yeah, the Jinx is level 26. Okay, got it. 26. Takedown is a no. Aeron 26. Lava Defense Curl. Don't think I need that. And then that 26 as well. Okay, so we're good to go. Don't even really think I'm gonna need... We'll bring 6 just in case I don't get any levels. Heal up real quick too. Okay. So it is a lead gold bat. It is a lead gold bat. And then it goes Bramble, Jinx, Kadabra are the 4 Pokemon. Electabuzz is super effective against 2 of them. Aeron resists all of them, but I'm slow. I think Electabuzz is fine. Electabuzz feels fine to me. Okay. Let's get in here, go fight our rival. Yep. Alright. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Bonjour, Leaf. Imagine seeing you here, Leaf. You were really invited? How's the Pokédex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. I think I'm already at 40 as well, aren't I? I'm right up there with you. What do you mean? Alright, here's Golbat. Level 23, I should be out-leveling this thing by a lot. Thunder Punch this. Let's get it off the screen. Perfect. Okay. Then comes in Granbull. Granbull is Intimidate. But I can't Karate Chop. Which is still super effective. That doesn't do a lot. I don't really know. I don't think Tail Whip really affects anything for me at this point. It's not like they go for physical moves after this. Like, Kadabra and Jinx don't. Okay, we're gonna be level 27 in this for sure. Kadabra. I think I just Thunder Punch you. That doesn't KO. And Psybeam does a decent amount? Okay. 27 for Electabuzz. Okay, what does Jinx have stat-wise? Jinx has a 105 special defense in this game with 75 HP. That is pretty strong. I definitely don't take the moves well though, that's the problem. There's a 125 special attack stat. I'm gonna Thunder Punch once. And I do get the paralysis. And then it's paralyzed, can't move. I think that's best case scenario. Powder Snow is gonna hurt. But I do outspeed you, and you don't use healing moves. So we do get through this, no problems. 700 experience, we don't even go over leveled. Perfect. Appreciate it. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Alright. Go chat with him. Yay. Cut. Thank you. Alright, so all that's left now is the gym leader. All that is left is now the gym leader. So let's optimize our team for the gym. Bye-bye. This boat is just plugging along real slowly. Alright, let me go. Here we go. Alright. So with Cut, unfortunately we do have to have Cut on our team. We are not allowed to not have Cut present. So because of that, let's figure out our team here. So looking at this, Flappy is the first Pokemon. It still messes me up that Diglett is not gonna be able to evolve for this. Okay, so Diglett here is definitely coming. Then it's a Chinchou, which Grovyle handles perfectly fine. Then there's Manectric. Manectric gets Flamethrower, Shock, and Crunch. It's a super scary Pokemon to deal with. But Marshtomp deals with it pretty well. Then there's Jolteon with Shockwave, Pin Missile. Again, Marshtomp probably deals with that pretty fine. I am gonna bring... I'm gonna bring Aeron because it does have a ground move. I am gonna bring Electabuzz because Electabuzz has a fighting move. And then I think I'm gonna bring Quilava because it has a fire move. And that sort of, I think, is a decent enough team. I could bring Electrike. Electrike would evolve by that point, but I wouldn't have any moves to hit anything back with. And I'm not really trying to Volt Absorb stuff and give it HP back. Chikorita, Bellsprout, I guess it really just depends on what they get by level up, but I don't think either one of them are options. And even if Krabby was an option, I think it does get like Mudshot and stuff like that. Unfortunately, being a water type and have a lower special defense stat, I don't think it's the one that we can bring. So I think these are 6. I think you... Yeah, so really our team didn't change this much for this. I think we handled it pretty well. We have a lot of good answers for it. Okay, so we need to get everybody up. So the only thing I can really think of that would be a benefit here at this point... Let me just see what moves Dugtrio gets. Because if you learn moves, like, right at the level up, then I'm not going to want to have it do damage. Generation 4. Okay, you don't really learn a move till 38. So I am pretty free just to lead with Diglett. I am pretty free to live with Diglett, so we're gonna do... I'm also gonna put Cut on Diglett, I think. I need to put it on somebody to get into this gym. Although I could put it on Grovyle. If I think that Grovyle is being switched out for Venusaur eventually. I think that's maybe what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't really care about quick attack. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cut. Heal up. And then let's go dig on this gym. Alright, Lieutenant Surge. Pull you up and make sure that we're good to go here. Is this the... No. Okay, Squirtle was not something that I wanted to add. Hold up. Squirtle was not someone I wanted to add. I'll just stick him like over here. He exists. I think I do have to move back. Okay. He exists. My bad. Oh, it's a Thunderstone. See, I was sitting here worried that was a Pokemon. Okay. I would love to do this gym without having to battle anybody. but this is a gym that's notorious for being annoying. Okay. Okay, back to square one. Okay, switch here. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna be here all day. Okay, nothing here. Oh my god. Okay. Back to square one once again. Okay, switch. Yes. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna dodge everybody except for one trainer. Depending on how... I'm just gonna lead Marshtomp here. Oh. That's annoying. That's super annoying. Okay. Did not mean to have to fight him. That's really annoying. Okay. And I have to fight you no matter what. Mud shot here. Karate chop. We're good. Okay, so now I can go and put my rare candies on. Marshtomp. Grovyle. Lava. Aeron. Okay. So lead is still Diglett. Diglett will most likely bring in Chinchou. Or Raichu, I guess. Kind of both would suck. I think here I'm also probably going to need to start having berries. I probably have to be a little bit concerned about paralysis. Let's give orange berries to a couple Pokemon. Lava. You can get orange berries. We'll give a citrus berry to... I guess Marshtomp. Confusion. Someone can confuse me here, right? It's Chinchou. And then Cherry Berry we can give to Electabuzz. No one can put you to sleep. No one tries to poison you. Prism Berry, I guess I could give it to Grovyle. And then maybe Grovyle's my Chinchou switch in. It is Thunder Wave and Confuse Ray, so it's a little annoying in that regard, but I think it's go Diglett, Chinchou, bring in Grovyle. Grovyle can break the confusion with Confuse Ray, with the Prism Berry. Go for Bullet Seed, hope for a KO. Have to live with the paralysis after that. And then I think after that it brings in Manectric. And then really from there, Marshtomp should be able to clean house. I think that's the plan. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis, the same as I'll do to you. Alright. Alright, Flappy first. The only thing this can do is Substitute. And Cotton Spore. I don't want it going for substitute because then I'll struggle. So I'm just gonna go for dig here, or magnitude. Magnitude 6, I still... Cotton Spore lowers defense, yeah? Or speed. Speed. Okay. That's fine, goes for substitute, is what it is. Okay. You do have healing items, so I'm just gonna continue to magnitude on the super potions. And if you can use all of their stuff now, that'd be great. Okay, so super potions down, there's a Moo Moo Milk, and then a full heal left. And this brings in Chinchou. You should go for Confuse Ray here. Or Water Pulse. Either or, there's a chance to confuse. And Grovyle has the Confusion Berry. Yep. Okay. Bullet Seed. I would love a high roll here. I think even a high roll doesn't do a lot, which is crazy. Yeah, that's 3. I need a 4 next time. Thunder Wave. A little unfortunate. Okay, Spark. At least you're going for resisted moves. And then I'm paralyzed. Confuse Ray. At least we break through this. There's no Parafusion, at least at first. Yep. Bullet Seed. Anything above a 3. And I get a 2. Okay. That's gonna send Moo Moo Milk in. Let's send Moo Moo Milk. Okay. Paralyzed, can't move. I just need to break through once. I don't need anything crazy. There we go. Grovyle beat who it needed to beat. That's all that matters. I could have probably absorbed here, but absorb I think would have done less than Bullet Seed. Okay. Brings him an Etrick. This is probably Flamethrower. So Marshtomp come in here. You can't get paralyzed. A burn would be crazy. Okay. Mudshot. I think I eat the berry now, right? I eat the berry at the end of the turn? Yeah, okay, perfect. Citrus Berry brings me back up. Mudshot, another crunch. Okay, that does a lot. But we get rid of this. Okay. Jolteon. Pin Missile, Baton Pass, Shockwave. I think we're fine. Miss, perfect. I don't know how much Pin Missile would do. I don't think it's a lot. It's a physical move. What is Jolteon's physical attack stat? Jolteon... only like 65. There's no way this does a lot. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. The only thing that really sucks here... Of course, you're gonna get 5, aren't you? And a crit. But Marshtomp will take out 2. Raichu first. I think you probably go for Surf. Surf what you would go for here? I think it is. Focus Punch. Okay, so if it goes for Focus Punch, it doesn't really matter what happens. I think I go Diglett here. But what am I going against Diglett for? Focus Punch? I guess I could take the paralysis off of a Electabuzz static? But is Electabuzz living the hit? I think it's Electabuzz that I go into here. Surf. Okay. Not amazing, but okay. I can go for an Ice Punch Freeze. Okay, I'm gonna go for Ice Punch Freeze. Thunder Wave. Okay. I mean, I guess I can Thunder Wave back. There we go. Ice Punch. Thunder Wave again. Ice Punch again. I think as long as I attack now, it doesn't matter. Yeah, lost focus, couldn't do anything. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Okay, there's this. Moo Milk. Ice Punch, land it, perfect. The one problem here is... yeah, Surf still does a lot. If I get hit... I lose Electabuzz if I get hit with anything. I think I probably at some point have to risk... who am I risking here? It's probably Grovyle if I'm risking anybody, right? Yeah, I'm gonna risk Grovyle here. Yeah. That's fine. You take the Focus Punch. You faint. Sucks to lose Grovyle like that, but... does suck to lose it. But this gives me a free switch into Diglett. And Diglett, with Raichu being paralyzed, is much faster. And I can go for Magnitude here and just pick up a KO. I'm only gonna get Magnitude 6 though. Come on. Okay. Still defeats the Raichu, so we're good. And I know that I'm picking up a Venusaur literally in a minute. Okay, there's Magneton. Does have Magnet Pull, but I'm gonna go for Dig here. Because at least right now... there we go. That's the KO that I wanted. And we only lose one Pokemon. A Pokemon that we were about to switch out anyways. I think that's best case scenario. You're the real deal, kid. Take the Thunder Badge. Thank you. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets you fly. Lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this, kid. Alright, Shockwave. Good. Electricity sure is powerful, but it's useless against ground-type Pokemon. Yeah, I already know this. I already know this. We're good. Okay. So with that, we are pretty well good here. Heal me up. Oh wait, you don't heal me up. You're just a lady. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop our little Grovyle. So Grovyle did very well for us in the beginning here, but did faint. That is 4 deaths in 3 gyms. So we're getting close. We're catching back up to being neutral. But Grovyle, I think, ultimately, we're about to get a Venusaur, or an Ivysaur at the very least, and a Venusaur before the gym. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. Diglett did its job. We now have a ground type, besides Marsh Stomp. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap today's episode right here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click like the video, subscribe if you really liked it. And we'll be taking on Erica in the next episode.